the hell? Okay, now it's working. Okay. Crash. Game crashed again. Like, like last week. Fortunately, it was it was in Q1 and even qualifying, so we didn't miss that many things. But actually, just secret is now safe. Just secret is now safe because Josh retired. Now Old Master has to get some kind of a lap better than 1:14.0, or it would be the best to get. No, actually, Old Master Mad is out of the set, out of Q1. So that means he's starting P16 and Quillen P15 because Quillen obviously retired on track. He crashed the car in the casino, so that means that he will be P15, and in Q2 will be only 14 drivers. Top 3 looks like this: Nighthawk, Moz, and Raven. Actually, none of the top 2 cars are in top 4 even. Leclerc is only in P5. But I mean, it's Q1, so everything can happen, and many drivers aren't even pushing. I mean, Jamie has more than that. Leclerc probably as well. Yeah, but top 3 in Q1 is Nighthawk, Moz, and Raven. Splendid again, very good. P4 in Q1. If he continues like this into Q3, he will get into Q3. Maybe in the race, he can just park the boss and just make sure that he doesn't get overtaken in any kind of any places than Sandevot and the braking zone after the tunnel. But I mean, this is a game. This is F1 22 game, which basically means that you can overtake everywhere. You just need to be more cautious. You just have to be very, very cautious, and you can actually make the mistake. Okay, back to that like real, kinda real commentating. Axel, the first driver to go out of the pit lane, then Josh Nader, then Splandy, then it's the McLaren of Nighthawk, Secret, and then it's Jamie, Moz, and Cops fan. Dave, then the last drivers are coming out of the pits as well. Leclerc, Jacob, Common, and both Mercedes are still in the garage. This may be a bit of a stretch. It seems more like a strategy play from Mercedes, like maybe they're trying to, like, after all of the other people will set times, then they will do a time. They will, you know. But yeah, the first driver to do a lap is gonna be Axel. Let's do a lap with him on his onboard. Maybe spin from Leclerc, I don't know. Axel, ooh, a hit from the wall out of the first turn. Doesn't seem that he has any front wing damage, but he seems that he locked up into the first corner. Casino now 6-1, 19.4, which doesn't seem the best. Now it's into this hairpin. No, Josh has 19 12.2, so he's doing better than Axel. Splandi, we don't see anymore. Axel now going into the tunnel. Obviously flat out here in the rain it's not. I mean, if you have the balls, then you can try to go flat out. But probably will end up in the wall. Now into the swimming pool. Nicely done. Here didn't do the Leclerc, didn't cut the corner. Now into the Rascas. Bit wide on the exit. Now into the last corner, flat out. DRS open, 6th gear, 112.8, which doesn't seem the best. Now Josh Nader, 112.2, so 6 times fast, about six times faster than Axel. Axel, there were some mistakes. I saw that there were some mistakes. He can probably improve on those. The first Mercedes as well came out of the pits. It's Raven. Secret. Surprisingly, he's behind Josh Nader. Moz seems like he invalidated his previous lap. Raven is gonna start a lap, but behind him is Jacob. What's a big slide out of the last corner, 112.9, which obviously can be improved. We only saw the last corner, but obviously and probably can be improved. But Leclerc goes 0.3 faster, or about, I'm not doing math in here, 3.5 faster than Josh Nader, and almost 4 faster than his teammate Secret. The next driver to complete a lap is not Josh Nader. It's maybe Maz. Let's see, 53. His DRS isn't the greatest, but his time looks alright. Exit of the last corner, DRS open. 5th gear, 6th gear, 112.2, which is half a tenth faster, a bit more than half a tenth faster. Now Raven is completing his lap. It's gonna be 112.7, but half a second slower than Secret. About half a second slower than Secret. Obviously the Mercedes aren't as fast as Ferrari or Red Bull, but obviously it is Q2, so and Monaco, so. And obviously maybe it's skill of the driver. Like I said on Coolio last week, not trying to insult Raven for his bad skills. Everyone has different skill. Copson goes into 5th, 112.5. Surprisingly, still Nighthawk, Ifni, and Jamie. By the way, I haven't noticed this, but Dave has retired. What's happened on him? I haven't seen him doing anything. I haven't realized any yellow flags, so I don't know. I don't know what's happened to him. Jamie exiting out of the final corner. It's not a great lap. It's gonna be in 113.2, which goes slower actually than Splandy, but knowing by him, he can go faster than this, even on low ERS. Nighthawk, is he going? Yeah, he's doing a lap. He's going for it. 53.6, which seems like it's the fastest second sector. And Carlman retires, crashes out in the chicane, but Nighthawk out of the final corner. It seems like a good lap, 112.5, which puts him ahead of Copsfan, but still about 0.2 slower than Secret. But what happened to Coleman? We haven't seen him. We haven't had any great shots. Obviously, we missed the shot from Jamie. We were more concentrated on Nighthawk finishing his lap. But something happened to Coleman. Maybe he just clipped the inside wall and his left, front left tire just popped out and the suspension just went and destroyed the car. We don't know, but only 2 drivers will be going out now who are still on track. Leclerc seems confident on his lap. I mean, I understand 1:11.9. It's a really good lap. Nighthawk probably, yeah, he's going into the pits. Splandy is the only one on track, and he's improving on his time by 4 tenths. That seems a lot, 4 tenths. Jesus Christ. Now into the second. That's the second sector. Holy Jesus, this can be a beautiful lap by Splandy. Just keep it, keep it together, keep it together. Just don't mess up, don't mess it up. Now, can he actually put the Aston Martin? He goes faster than Leclerc by 3 tenths in Q1. Yeah, but like in an Aston Martin is like a 9th slowest car, and Red Bull is like almost first. It's like in this game, it's like you could kind of say tied with Ferrari, so you could kind of say that it's, well, I mean, it's second, but like not really, but it's really close. He goes with in which corner was Mirabo? I think there where Splandy did go wide, and then I don't know. But Splandy, Jesus Christ, my God, 3 tenths faster than Leclerc in an Aston Martin. Yeah, obviously, like I said, it's Q2, so you don't really need to make that quick times. But like, Aston Martin is not. Like Jesus Christ, this guy can get. If this guy gets into the Red Bull or Red Bull Ferrari seat, or even in a Mercedes, he's gonna be fighting for the for the um for the for the wins. I don't know. Maybe it's just the driver's not pushing in Q2, or maybe he just put the lap of his life in Q2. I don't know, but Jesus Christ, I'm out for words. Like I don't have any words. Like, but in an impressive way. Like I have no words for it. Raven, yeah, his lap is not looking good. He's not. He's just not. He's not improving. So maybe he's. I think he hit the wall. So is he going into the? Yeah, he's going into pits. Is anyone on the lap? Axel is on a lap, I think. Well, it seems like it. Yeah, he's improving by 2 tenths in the first sector, almost 3 tenths. Bit close to on the exit, really close to the wall. Obviously, in Monaco, you need to be as close to as possible, but that was just too close for comfort. Now here, the tunnel. Here, this chicane. Here. Really important to not exceed the track limits there. Now into. Ooh, and that is the front wing gone. And probably, yeah, a lap as well. That was really good lap from him, looking like. But he just probably either he just went too fast into that the first swimming pool part, or maybe he clipped the wall on the inside and then that caused the chain reaction of just going into the onto the wall on the outside. But Jacob doing some really aggressive tire warming as Jamie goes P2 with his Ferrari, 1:12.9. 0.071. Still 4.5 tenths slow. I just can't get enough I just can't get enough from that guy's time. I just can't. That's that just I don't know. I don't know how he do it, but how he did it in Aston Martin. If he don't does that in Q3, get Splandy into the if he goes 11.6, well, only one hundred of Splandy. Yeah, as well. Don't get me wrong, that was as well a decent time from Ifni, as there is yellow flags. Maybe does Joshinir have any damage? No, it does. No, he doesn't. So maybe he was trying to let some cars. Yeah, back to Ifni's time. Don't get me wrong, Ifni's time is as well impressive, but compared to like the car performance from Aston Martin to Mercedes, it's pretty big gap. So like like Ifni's time was great. It's just that it's yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just lost for words for Spanish time. Okay. Um. Now we should probably go back to reality and not be concentrated to Spanish time. Now to the last minute of this quali, in danger, Axel, Raven, as there's a Haas sideways on the exit Rascals, and Axel retires from the session, and I think he retired on the track. He crashed out. I think he did it again. I think he did it again with hitting the wall, but now instead of just damaging the front wing, he destroyed his tire and or tires, and that's the quality for him over. Cops fan in danger. So Nighthawk with 1.11.569, putting him P1. Raven not looking good, 2 tenths lower. Why do we have this back camera? He needs to get more than 112.589, and as of right now it doesn't really look like it, although he has to get 2 tenths from this third sector somehow. Does not look like it. He lagged out there a bit. Just secret to 111.3. Can Raven get into the Q2? The reason is no. The answer is no. He improved by 10th. I think I saw like 112.656. I think. Well, close, but still not enough. Raven stays 11th, so that means that he's eliminated from Q2. The top three are Secret, Nighthawk, and Splandy, and out of Q2 are Raven, Axel, Dave, and Kalman. I don't know what happened to Dave actually. Yeah, Cops just entering to the Q3. Both as Martins in the Q3. So Aston Martin team boss actually made really good signings in terms of like drivers, which obviously puts a big smile on him. I actually only know one team boss, and Ifni has left the session. Maybe internet issues, or maybe yeah, he has to get off. Well, if he has to get off, then that is a shame. I would really like to see him again fighting with the with the with Jamie, and I mean Quillen he can't. I don't think no, because he's running like P15, and I mean he can still fight with Jamie Secret Nighthawk. He could have, but I don't know if he's gonna. I don't know if he's gonna join back. As planned, he goes out first of his pit garage, pit pit box, actually. That's how they call it. Um, uh, then it's Nighthawk. Then actually no one. Still no one. I would have thought that there's gonna be a big pile of you, but no. As well, both Haas drivers made it. Mm, one McLaren, one Mercedes, both Red Bulls. As I was talking about Red Bulls, one Red Bull is going out, and I think it's Secret. Yeah, it's Secret. And now, as well, both Ferraris got into Q3, and Jamie goes. Actually, I don't know. Cubs fan. Now Jacob as well. Let's sort gets out of his pit box. If he joined back, so maybe as well maybe internet issues, or maybe a game crashed like for me. Hopefully for none of the drivers, and as well for me, the game will not crash. As planned, you will again go out first on his flying lap. Actually go as we went with Splandy on like Q1. We will go with Nighthawk this time around. Into the first corner, Sandoval. Nicely done. Let's actually compare the times. Splandy, his time is gonna be the first sector 19.1. Nighthawk, it's gonna be 19.036. So Nighthawk is going faster. Now into this hairpin. Nicely close to the exit wall. A bit wide as well, but as well the rear just a bit stepped out on the exit of the hairpin. As I was talking about, the rears the same happen at the exit of the corner before the tunnel. None of the drivers cut the corner 53.3, and as Splandy hits the wall, hits the wall and he backs out of it. Nighthawk 53.1, so he was still anyone going. Ooh, and his rear again going. Splandy with 112.6, Nighthawk 11.9. Both other times obviously can be improved, but Splandy even more because in the swing post chicane, or the place where Leclerc crashed out last year, he can obviously improve there because he hit the wall, and I mean it was probably better for him to just complete this lap, to have some kind of lap. Then it's gonna be Josh Nader. He's gonna complete the lap. 53.4. I think I saw. Exit out of the final corner. Doors open. It's gonna be 111.8, which is faster. He went faster than Nighthawk. Like a Just Secret 11.1. Jamie 112.4. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Like I said after, like I said with Splandy's time 111.6. It was just, I mean, obviously it was a great lap, but as well, just drivers not pushing that much in Q2, just going through to the Q3, which is more important obviously because it actually determines if you're gonna start in pole position or not for the top teams. As Ifni, I don't know. I don't know what happened. Maybe he spawned or maybe he. Oh, and if he retires, uh, he just went almost flat into the wall. I mean, okay. Leclerc finishing his time. Raskas. Then the final corner. Exit of it. The rest open. It's gonna be a 1:11:12.5. So something must went wrong in his lap. I mean, obviously the same for Jamie, but that's a bit surprising as of right now for Leclerc. Jamie and Leclerc and as well as Splandy, and maybe you could say as well Nighthawk are leaving their lap. Actually, Splandy is going out now, so he's trying to get 3 laps. So Jamie, Leclerc is still out, but I don't know if he's trying to go through. But as of right now, Nighthawk and Jamie are putting the last lap, their fun laps. As of right now, and the run now laps aren't the best. So, as Cops fan going slow, just going slow. Leclerc, yeah, he's not improving. 3/10 slower, so no. So Leclerc, Jamie. I mean, yeah, I was talking about that they're leaving their best times, probably until until into the last lap, which in Monaco is not really. It's even worse. Uh, Jacob is gonna start his own lap, but yeah, the pressure is gonna be high, and as well even higher because it's Monaco and here everything can happen. Moz sets an incredible lap of 11.3. Obviously, I'm not adding the 1 minute because I mean, in every track is gonna be 1 minute. Besides power, it's gonna be wet, full wet. So there can be times where it's 2 minutes. But here in Monaco it's only 1. Even in wet, it's comfortably. So yeah, 11.392, which goes almost 4 tenths faster. Almost 4 tenths faster than Josh. Sternly, Splandy just going into the tunnel, but Cops fan, forgot about him. 53.3, which doesn't seem all good to the second sector, and Cops fan sets 112.1, which isn't the best. Is as of Ferrari. Jacob sets 112.8, which as well doesn't seem the best. Splandy improving by 4 tenths in the second sector, but the third sector was the most important, was the sector that he messed up, and he gained almost half a sec or more than half a second, and he puts his Aston Martin in P3, 11.536, ahead of Josh and ahead of Nighthawk, Jamie and Leclerc, and as well ahead of his teammates by 1.3 seconds. Splandy again doing his incredible job of just delivering it in an Aston Martin. And the position here in Monaco is really a big key here, because you can just, like I said in the beginning, just park the bus and you're just gonna have to defend at some places, but not in every single place. As everyone is probably going to the box, so yeah, there's gonna be a kinda few no, actually Leclerc has went out. I thought it was secret or he was going in. We go onto his onboard. Going to casino now. The first sector is gonna be 19.0, which improves. Not the hairpin. Now and he invalidates his lap, which is obviously is not ideal for him. Now we go with Nighthawk. Can he improve his first sector? It's gonna be 1:18.8. I think this is the only one. This is the only 80 in the 18th, the first sector. So he's really on a lap. He is on a lap. He's putting probably, I don't know the lap of slide, but in the McLaren probably, which is not the greatest. Now into the here. Second sector is approaching. 1:52.7, which is the fastest second sector I think I saw, and improving by 4 tenths. And he goes here. He hits the outside wall. Here, Ryu just a bit steps out. And can he get the pole? 11, no he won't. 11.4, which is P3 for him. It was looking so good, but he just could not deliver the final sector. It was going so good. He just can't. Leclerc, 80. Okay, there is again an 18. So maybe the other drivers in the top teams set them. Leclerc now in the tunnel. Here into this chicane. Nicely done, not invalidating it. Into the swimming pool. 53. Oh, and he invalidates it and he hits the walls. So he's gonna be starting possibly P9 if Jacob does not improve on his time. But that's a disappointing qualifying for Leclerc. The place where everyone wants to win, obviously. And the position is key, but he will be starting possibly P9 as Mars is gonna finish his own lap. What's it gonna be? 1:11.2. He was so close to get into the P1 provisionally, but he couldn't. Jamie is now the driver. Can he get on to the pole position? It doesn't look like it. 11.7 puts in P5. Josh stays in P6. Cox P6. There is secret, and I think he's gonna. Okay, he knows that he is the pal. He knows that he's gonna be on pole position. Obviously, I don't think Jacob is gonna get any wonders, getting like 2 seconds. But he's gonna be. But Jacob is P8. I think, yeah, P8. So Leclerc is gonna be P9, and secret in a Red Bull, pole position in Monaco, probably one of the best places to get pole position. P2, Mars in a Haas. I think it's his debut, which his debut is going really well. Hopefully it's not gonna be going as bad as I'm not gonna say that thing. But hopefully he won't tumble down here in the race. Third is Nighthawk, beautifully in McLaren. Then Splandy fourth in an Aston Martin. Jamie, disappointing from him, P5 in a Ferrari. Then was Copsvan, P6 in as well in a Ferrari. Probably disappointing from him as well. Then it was Josh Nader, P7, Jacob P8, and then Leclerc P9, and then obviously if he did not set a time, so he will be P10. Yeah. Now the drivers getting ready. Obviously there's a sign that do not smoke. Do not smoke, which obviously is not good for your health, but obviously, and the mechanics can't smoke during a race, so yeah. But obviously smoking is not ideal. So yeah, let me just take my. Okay. Um. Now we start the formation lap. Obviously, P1 secret, P2 Mars. And just tell you as well the tires, not here but here. The tires. Nighthawk, the only one from top 10, is gonna be on Hart. Then Axel, Dave, Pullen, and Own Master Matt as well on Hart. Then secret mediums, Mars mediums, Splandy mediums, Jamie mediums, Cops as well mediums, Josh mediums, Jacob mediums, Leclerc mediums, Ifni mediums, Raven mediums, and Carlman as well mediums. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting race. 39 laps in here in Monaco. If we can at least get 10 drivers to finish the race, would be good. Because in Miami we got like 9. From like as well like 16 drivers, 17. So obviously it wasn't good in terms of like cleanliness, I could say. And as well, we have to prepare as well for probably lap 1 carnage. What the hell is going on down in the pack? Down here. Raven seems to be slowing down massively. Axel is here. Dave, what the hell is happening? What was happening down there? I don't know. But as drivers are getting ready to the grids, Moss, I think it was he was the first one to get into the grids. Leclerc and Axel disqualify from the formation up, and as well on Master Matt, so they probably exceeded the grid slot. Can we get a better cam, please, directors? Well, I guess not. And now the live is now 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and lights out, and away we go. Secret gets a decent start. Moss down into the 3rd, and Nighthawk almost getting to the P1. Jamie 3rd, Moss 4th, Splandy 5th, Cup 6th, and back there is Josh Nair spun without a front wing. Nighthawk P1, actually. Secret 2nd.